Radio 1 Podcasts.
Radio 1 Podcast.
Download them for free at bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. Now.
The Scott Mills Daily.
Anyway, we're in Manchester because this morning I filmed some scenes in Hollyoaks, which I know is set in Chester, but is actually filmed a lot these days in Liverpool.
Don't give away the magic.
Oh, sorry. It's so cool going on the set. So good. I went in the dog. Went in the shop. Didn't get to go in Nosh, though.
Didn't you?
No, wasn't time.
Oh, right.
And I spent a lot of time getting in and out of a police car. And we've got some actual people from Hollyoaks on the show today. More on this in a second.
Radio 1 Podcasts.
So, I was at Hollyoaks earlier today. It was really good. So much smaller, though, than it looks on TV.
Is it really?
That's what everyone always says, isn't it? About TV sets. And today, big storyline this week. We've got coming in Nick Picard, who plays Tony. Now, he's been in it. He's the longest-serving character in Hollyoaks. He started in the... when it first started in 1995. He's the Ken Barlow of Hollyoaks. Yeah. I'm sure he'll be happy with that when he comes in.
No, that's a compliment, isn't it?
And also, all these people are coming back this week for a very exciting storyline. Sarah Jane Dunn, who plays Mandy, Stephanie Waring, who plays the character of Cindy, and Darren John Jeffries, who plays the character of Sam, or OB, as most people know him. Yeah. Do you know why they're coming back?
Why they're coming back?
Poor Max.
You all right?
Yeah. It's Max.
My God, you didn't act like this morning, did you?
No, it was worse.
Right, was it? Good God.
I had to keep doing it again because I don't know you mumbled that. Try and speak properly, Scott. That was all on. My diction was all over the place.
Was it?
Yeah.
Not the first time that's been said, is it? Heard that before.
They're all coming in today. They're all coming back because, well, I don't want to spoil it at the moment. We'll talk about it in a minute. So if you don't want to know what happens in Hollyoaks tomorrow night, then please turn away from the radio for the next 15 minutes. But it's all out there on the internet. The thing is, when we first knew we were doing Hollyoaks, we left an email printed out at work, and a Hollyoaks fan at Radio 1 picked up the email by mistake. They were just sorting through some paper and went, "Oh my God!" So...
You've spoilt it for them.
I really spoiled it for them. But anyway, the cast of Hollyoaks, the ones I just mentioned, OB, also Tony and Mandy and Cindy are here in Manchester today. They come to see us next.
This is a podcast from BBC Radio 1.
Been to Hollyoaks today.
I know.
We have 4 of the stars of the show here with us now. I've never had so many guests. We've got Nick. Nick, who plays Tony.
That's quite sad.
Stephanie, who plays Cindy. Darren, who plays OB. And Sarah Jane, who's Mandy. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
My morning was well exciting.
It seemed it. We've seen the picture.
So good. What picture?
The one with you dressed as a policeman.
Where's that?
That hat's a bit big, isn't it?
Do you not?
Seriously, I did ask for a smaller hat.
It just appears balanced on your ears, does the hat?
Yeah.
You need to pull it down a bit.
The thing is... Why didn't no one tell me that at the time?
You should have gone wardrobe. Come on, sort me out.
Is that what you do? Wardrobe?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's quite demanding.
Don't worry, Scott, I do like a man in uniform.
Yeah, but not on a hat like that. I did
What,
say
even
about
looking like that?
You look quite
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah,
Ready to do the YMCA with that.
I was quite... But at least it did balance on the ears.
They did, yeah.
It's annoying now, because now you've said that, they did bring a selection of smaller hats, and I chose that one. It's really annoying. So, can I just say, the set is really strange. It's just
Which set?
the village.
All of them?
The
Oh, the
village.
village.
Yeah, I went in the shop. That
They
was
sort
weird.
of all mould into one, don't they?
Yeah.
You sort of open one door and there's
Went in the
another one.
dog. That was good. Oh, I'm just... It's my first day on Hollyoaks, you know what I mean?
Did you expect it to be a real village? A lot of people expect it to be like normal people sort of shopping.
I expect it to be bigger and more people just walking around, but then I just remember that it's not real.
Yeah.
Now, there's a plot spoiler coming up for what I did today, so if you don't want to know what happens in about 10 million weeks' time on Hollyoaks, turn away from the radio now. Right, so here's what I did. So I slept with all of the McQueen girls and their mum. Then Myra decides to use my police handcuffs while we're at it to handcuff me to the bed.
Is this all why your diction was all over the place?
Yeah. Then she leaves, but then Jack Osborne and Steve hear my cry for help. They take a photo, which they both try to blackmail me for. Jack wants a later licence for the dog in the pond. Steve wants to buy some more money for some better clothes. Then the photo gets mixed up with Jack's new pub food menu and gets sent off to the printers. Before you know it, there's a picture of me spread-eagled on a bed next to a prawn cocktail. The end. And that's what happened today. So now you can come back to the radio No, that didn't actually happen. So I was a policeman, as you can see from the website, and I take new character Layla out of a police car a lot and put her back in a lot and take her out a lot. You have to do a lot of takes, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Maybe
yeah.
you're a bit rubby. We all do it in one.
We'll do it, yeah. Always in one.
Looking down the lens.
Well, that's the weird thing about acting, because normally you just look at a camera, but you never look at it, do
Not
you?
allowed.
It's not there.
It's all very strange. So yeah, Layla was in and out of a police car, and I had to tell her not to hang out with bad boys, and it was very hard not to. I didn't wag my finger like I did then. and then Ravi comes out and shakes his head a bit, and then Steve's hobbling around on a big plaster cast, and Justin's just standing there, and that was it.
Was that
And
your
then-
line? Don't
What?
hang out with bad boys.
I had to say, I'm not sure I'm allowed to say this. I went, remember my advice, don't hang out with bad boys.
And then laughed.
Because I am a very convincing policeman. I think you're fine. Now, can I ask, did you ever read the script and go, no, I'm sorry. No, we can't do that. That is so random.
Quite often, actually.
Yeah, I had to do a fantasy sequence last week when I was filming, and that was very strange, but
Right.
it's Hollyoaks, so you just go with it.
You must just read it and go, what?
It can be quite wacky.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's what you've got to say more than what you've got to do.
Like what?
You'll just get the odd line where you think that's just a bit out there. You know what I mean? Can I change it? But,
And they go, no.
And you do.
They go,
So
no.
you do.
All right, okay, cool.
Only Sarah does.
Now, we need to talk a bit about what's happening tomorrow. It's all very exciting. Because you've all come back, haven't you?
Well, I'm already back.
Well, you're back already, yeah,
but
but-
Mandy comes back.
Yeah.
it's like a nice
And
little
you-
sort of reunion.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
nice.
This is actual plot revealed. So, kind of talk us through what happens tomorrow without giving too. It's all over the internet anyway. But you tell us kind of stuff. What happens?
No, go on, he's your pal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's your friend.
Basically, Max is getting married.
Yeah.
Tonight, that's tonight's
That's
episode.
tonight.
Yeah.
So we're back for the wedding, and it's all happy, happy, happy. And then he dies.
The end.
Basically.
That's tomorrow.
No, we're laughing, but it is really sad. Actually, it's really. He gets.
there's some-
I don't want to say too much about how he dies, but he dies.
Okay.
And there's some fantastic scenes tomorrow as well, so it's
Yeah.
really worth watching. Some really
Brilliant
good
episode.
performances.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to play our quiz in a minute, which is going to test your soap knowledge. It's called Dead or in Manchester. We're going to give you some soap characters from various soaps, including Hollyoaks, and then you have to tell me whether they died or went to Manchester, as they so often do.
The Scott Mills Daily.
And we've got Nick, Stephanie, Darren and Sarah Jane with us, who are Tony, Cindy, Darren and Hollyoaks, and Mandy Hollyoaks. Hi, welcome back. Now, I know Tony, obviously, you're in it all the time. Cindy's back. Obi and Mandy, what's going to happen with you then? I mean, Obi's gone now. Are Cindy and Mandy staying? What's going on?
Yeah, well, I've just come back on the episodes last night, I think it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm around for the summer. Got some good storylines, and it's nice to be back. It's a really nice place to work. You know, Hollyoaks is kind of doing really well at the moment, so
Yeah.
it's nice for me to go, hello, I'm back.
Yeah. But what's coming?
No, I was going to say I'm sticking around for as long as they want me, so
Okay.
I'm really enjoying being back.
But you're off.
Yeah, I left back in March, but
Yeah.
I came back for this week's episodes
Yeah.
for the deaf.
Okay.
Why do we keep laughing?
Smithy in Essex, who looks a bit like Max, and people go up to him in clubs and go, "Oh, there's Max," but it's not. Says, "What's Max going on to?" Well, he's dead, obviously. You mean the person that plays Max?
Matt Littler.
Yeah, Matt. Because I look like him, and people always ask. So what's he going to do?
Well, I know Matt's got an agent with his acting.
Yeah.
And he's doing a bit of
So we're
directing as
auditioning.
well. He's definitely coming back to direct a couple of episodes of Hollyoaks.
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah,
he?
that's
So-
true. Yeah,
Because you and him are good mates in real life, aren't you?
yeah, we are. Yeah,
I heard you were going to be like the new Anton Deck or something.
Yeah, it keeps getting said. We have had a lot of interest with the presenting thing, and we thought it might be quite silly not to follow it up. But
The
at
thing
the
is, they're
minute,
not actually that funny in real life.
Are they not?
No, terrible.
try me.
I've decided after today, acting is quite hard.
Yeah, it's tiring.
It's a skill.
Yeah, it's really hard.
You can't just do it, you know.
Did you not discover it was hard after you appeared in the bill? Did you not
No,
find it
because-
hard picking up that cup of tea and putting it back
Because I
down
didn't
again?
say anything in the bill. I just had to walk across with a tray. But no, yeah, the speaking and all that is.
Did you have to do that loads of times as well? with the tray in the bill.
What's that? What do you mean?
Going back and forth, doing it again.
Yeah, and again, and again.
And again.
It's quite a lot of doing stuff again.
Yeah,
It's repetitive,
people don't sort of realise how kind of painstaking it is.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
Right, you can be honest with me. Do they only let really good-looking people on Hollyoaks?
Yes.
Of course.
Obviously, you lot, yeah.
You're being very modest there, Scott.
No.
I know, yeah.
You know, 'cause
What are you trying to say?
everyone is hot, right? So, I mean, did you all have to do the calendars and all that business when you were there? Is that in your contract? Do you have to?
It's not on our
Yeah,
contract.
I'll
You
take
don't-
my top off. It's fine.
We actually love doing it. We all
You don't
can't
have
wait
to do
to
them, no,
get our
but-
kit off and
I'd like to do it,
Smile.
but I wasn't asked, so.
Oh,
Oh.
And I've got the best body in the show as well, so.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
you said it.
I was so kidding. Sorry, girls.
Are you trying to get yourself on the Hollyoaks calendar?
no, I am not. No one wants to see that. No.
With your policeman's shirt kind of.
Yeah,
ripped
hooray!
open.
Just your hat on.
My handcuffs. There was a terrible moment when my handcuffs fell out as well. And then I was going to try and cuff someone. They're like, no, we haven't got the key. We haven't got the key.
Radio 1 Podcasts.
Radio 1 Podcast.
I'm here with Hollyoaks people. Hello. Now, I just need to ask you, thank you whoever it is on the text who's just reminding me about this. Ask all the Hollyoaks people, do they want to start in Snakes Wiley Strain or Snakes and Bladders with the Hoff? Now, we're making a film. David Hasselhoff was on the show earlier this week and he's confirmed already. He's
Well, he hasn't exactly confirmed, has he? He said he'd do something with us. I don't think he quite knows that he's
Don't
doing.
need to tell them
All right,
that.
okay, he's confirmed.
As far
Yeah,
as
he
you're
has
concerned, he's confirmed,
Yeah.
right? We're trying to get him on board.
Yeah, so, well,
Okay.
the plot will get him on board enough.
Okay, so the plot is there's a new hotel opening, all right?
Yeah.
And it's full of celebrities on the first night. That's you, okay? So they've got loads of celebs in for the opening night, give them free rooms, okay? But the hotel next door is jealous of all the celebrities, so put snakes in the systems. And then here's your motivation. I will be doing an audition in a minute, right? You are, as Hollyoaks characters, sitting on the toilet, and then you are attacked from beneath while sat on the loo by a snake. Okay, so we'll start with. I'll call you by character names. Tony, first of all. So imagine it. Yeah, there you are. That's your motivation.
Right.
You're sat on the toilet, and then reading the Daily Star or something. Okay,
Right, here we go.
and then and then suddenly a big python comes up. That's
good.
pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, you're in.
Am I in? Am I on?
Oh, is this like an audition?
Yeah, it's an audition. Yeah,
It's Scott Mills's casting couch.
Am I in the same
Maybe, yeah, you're on.
position?
Yeah.
Literally.
Okay, so there you are. You can be reading whatever you would normally read on the toilet.
Okay. Ow.
Okay, Cindy,
I can't follow that, I'm sorry.
you can't do it.
I can't follow that.
You just don't want to be in the film, do you?
No, I do. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And now, Mandy.
Do what if we don't want to be in the film?
Okay, that's fine.
You've not sold it to me with the plot.
That's told you.
Well,
So you
I
have
will
to
sell
do
it to you, but I can tell you now, right, okay, so everyone gets attacked, but what happens, the only way to survive is if you make love to the Hoff, and then you survive.
I'm in.
You in?
Definitely.
I'm in too.
You're in, okay.
I'm still out.
You're still out? Okay, I'll pass that on to him. Okay, right, now it's time to play our quiz, which is Dead or in Manchester. We've got a load of soap characters here, okay, from various soap operas. Did they die in the soap, or did they just leave and, as I often do, go to Manchester? You ready to play?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, first one. You can all chip in. Anne Malone from Coronation Street, dead or in Manchester?
Dead.
I'd
Nobody
say
says
dead.
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 Do you know what happened?
She's in a freezer. Hey, was that right?
She froze to death in Freshco's freezer beside the fish fingers.
Well done.
I hate it when that happens.
Geek.
It's horrible when that happens, isn't it? The security guard Trev accidentally locked her in there. Well
Trev.
done.
So she died in Manchester.
She died in Manchester. She's both dead and in Manchester.
Well done. Well
She's
done.
both. Okay. So you got one right. Bombhead off of Hollyoaks.
He's in
He's
Manchester.
in Manchester.
Manchester.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're saying he left? What happened?
He went on
mad,
that
didn't he?
show where you had to pull birds and nobody pulled him. And then he shaved his head. He's just wandering around Manchester with a shaved head now, I think.
Just one of the many people in Manchester with a shaved head. Do you know what happened to him?
I
Didn't he get a
Don't
job
wanna
on-
know.
Didn't he find? No, he met his dad, and he got a job at the circus, I think.
Correct! Got a job at the circus. Okay. Beth Clement from Hollyoaks.
Dead.
Who's
Dead.
that?
Dead.
What do you mean, who's
It's
that?
before your time.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, your second time.
Do you know what happened to Beth?
Isn't it second Beth?
Oh, I know who she is.
Okay.
She's the,
Sinead, innit?
Sinead,
She was the
yeah.
incestuous sister.
Incestuous sister.
Yeah.
She died.
Car
Car
crash.
crash.
Dead.
Yeah.
Car crash.
Car accident when fleeing the village after falling in love with her half-brother. Her boyfriend / half-brother was driving the car. Love Hollyoaks. Okay. Barry Evans from EastEnders, dead or in Manchester?
Dead.
Play along at home, by the way.
Dead.
He's dead. What happened?
He got pushed off a cliff by Janine.
You
saw
know
it.
you're
Oh, you're
so-
good, aren't you?
You
Time is
are
swearing.
good. Okay. Let me know how many you get right on 81199. Play along at home for fun or in the car. Jambo from Hollyoaks.
He's in Manchester
Manchester.
because he moved to Aylesbury in the show, didn't he?
Anglesey.
Anglesey,
But
sorry.
I'll give
was
you
it.
that.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, so
that
you
was a
left-
long time ago, in his mouse car.
Hang on, but didn't Carol get that car with Finn?
I don't know.
Get a
But,
bit
No, I
deep.
know
Yeah, don't-
it's not the question.
yeah.
Yeah, we're going off
He's in
subject.
Manchester.
Okay, yeah, he left
I like the
Hollyoaks.
serious music, by the way.
Good, yeah. It's like the weakest
Very
link, isn't it?
effective.
Yeah.
It's not a joke, this quiz.
Oh,
You've got all 5 right so far. Right.
Thanks to me swearing.
Mel and Sophie Burton, the twins from Hollyoaks.
Dead.
dead.
What happened?
Quite sad.
Burnt in a fire.
And the dog.
He got blown up.
Yeah, there was an explosion in the pub. Olivia and Joe, they're dead as well.
Yeah.
Went with them.
Did you watch it?
Oh yeah, they did.
Did you see it?
Didn't
Yeah, I did see that one.
Did
So
you?
sad.
Yeah.
Bouncer the dog from Neighbours.
Oh, tough
I
one.
know that he had a dream in it.
He did have a dream.
He had a
dog
dream.
had a
didn't
dream.
he? Yeah, did you not see
He
that?
died.
Yeah, there was
dead.
the real psychedelic bouncer dream sequence where the dog had a dream.
He must be dead because he's not in
Dead, yeah,
Manchester.
Yeah.
Nah, he wouldn't have killed him.
No,
He
he
wouldn't have killed
died.
him.
He did die. He did.
I need an answer, dead or in
Dead.
Manchester?
Dead.
Dead.
But yeah, dead. The Robinson family dog was run over on Ramsey Street.
I could have told you that.
Okay. 7 right. Okay. Lee Hunter from Hollyoaks.
Manchester.
Yeah, man.
Well, Emmerdale.
Emmerdale. Yeah.
Leeds.
Leeds, yeah.
Dead or in Emmerdale? Yeah, left to do voluntary work overseas with his mate and then went to Emmerdale. Gordon and Helen Cunningham from Hollyoaks.
Dead.
That's too easy because he played.
Yeah,
That's Sarah's
They're all
parents.
Sarah's
Stepdad, yeah, we should
Yeah.
be sad if we didn't know that.
How did they die? Tell me.
Car crash.
Car crash.
And brain
pulmonary-
hemorrhage.
Wasn't it a pulmonary embolism?
And Helen, poor Helen, she left. Do you remember? She left hospital, but then later died at home in her sleep on the armchair with a small blanket over her legs.
Sarah found her. Mandy found her.
Yeah.
That was tragic.
Sad day.
Yeah. Ethel from EastEnders.
Dead.
Gotta be dead.
Dot put a
Dot
pillow
killed
on
her.
Yeah, Dot killed her.
He actually killed her.
Did she?
Ethel asked her to, but she still
a
killed her. You're still a murderer.
Yeah.
It was a euthanasia storyline. Okay, a couple more.
We're doing well.
Becca Hayton from Hollyoaks.
She's dead. She
Yeah.
got stabbed in prison by her roommate, I think.
And now she's in the bill. Did you meet her?
Yeah.
Actually, I think I did.
Did you?
Yeah. Sorry to hear you're dead. Okay, one more. Virginia Harrison from Sunset Beach.
They'd kill him, wouldn't they? Sunset Beach.
Sunset Beach was all a dream,
Do you know
wasn't
what?
it?
I actually think she's in
No, that was-
Manchester.
that
I
was
do.
Dallas,
I'm
isn't
going to go for Manchester.
Would you like to see what happened to her?
I think he's probably
Yeah.
got kidnapped by aliens or.
That's what was great about Sunset Beach. It was even more random than Hollyoaks' storylines.
And then just got dropped off in Manchester.
Yeah, she actually. Yeah, you're right. She left. Virginia hated Vanessa because she was jealous of her relationship with Michael, so she plotted many evil ways to break them up.
So got that right?
Yeah. On a wedding night of Vanessa and Michael's friends, Virginia impregnated Vanessa by putting Ty's Robinson's sperm into Vanessa by using a turkey baster. This is true. Virginia was finally happy because Michael left Vanessa, but when Vanessa miscarried, Virginia finally lost it. She went crazy and ended up in Cedar Oaks Mental Hospital forever. Now that is a storyline.
Are you going to be in that one next?
I think we should poach that to Brian.
I think get that on. Listen, guys, thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank
and
you.
playing our little quiz and have a laugh. And remember, tomorrow it's the big one when someone dies. I can't. I need. If I keep doing plot spoilers, I can't. Because people keep texting
Well,
me and going,
a few people turned
"Shut
off
up
for
about
15
Max."
minutes. Turned off for 15 minutes and then turned back on because we lasted longer than 15 minutes and have now heard it again.
Yeah,
Sorry
you've
about
ruined
that,
it.
everyone. But it's on tomorrow anyway. All right, thanks, guys, for coming in.
Thank you.
Cheers.
See you later.
Radio 1 Podcast.
Radio 1 Podcast. That was the Scott Mills Daily. Why not try the best of Chris Moyles? Available now to download for free at bbc.co.uk/Radio 1.